Hello and welcome to Tabletop Oddity. My name is Jay, and today FFG have released the article that we knew was going to be coming but is now here, and that is the article announcing Director Krennic and the Death Troopers for Star Wars Legion. Of course, we knew this was coming. It was pretty much leaked in the website link and all that kind of stuff. We knew it was coming, but the article is here and we now get some details about them. And I gotta say, I really like the Death Troopers, but we'll get onto that. When I say momentarily, I mean right about now. So let's have a look. We'll go through. Obviously, I'm not going into tactics, details, all that kind of stuff. I don't know enough about them at the minute, and this, they've just come out. We're just gonna look at what they are, what we think about them, and then we'll go from there. So, Director Krennic, my boy. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I really like the model. We'll get onto the models in a second, but he appears to be 90 points. He's got white defense dice, which is the only thing I really don't like about him. He's got offensive surge to crit, defensive surge, 6 wounds, 2 courage, and those rules there I have confirmed from the Discord. Say one is, that's why I'm looking to the screen, I'm looking at Discord. Compel is after another friendly unit at range 1 to 2 rallies, if it is suppressed but not panicked, it may gain 1 suppression token to perform a free move action. Which possibly has some nice combos, doesn't it? I wonder if you can I'm presuming you can perform a free move action and then attack if that's like subsequent, if that's the thing that comes afterwards, like the snow troopers and stuff like that. Very interesting ability there. Just to gain a suppression, you would lose your action if you were snow troopers. So it's going to be an interesting combination, interesting stuff you can do with that. It's probably designed for the Death Troopers, but I'm thinking, right, what else you can do? Cunning, that was like when you play a commander-specific command card, if there would be a tie for priority, you treat your command card as if it had 1 fewer pip. So if we both play it, I wonder if that goes below 1. If we both play a 2, then I'm treating mine as a 1. So I'm going to go first, which is a very cunning idea. He also has Entourage with the Imperial Death Troopers. I mean, yeah, you could take him. You could just take him and like 4 units of them, which would be very interesting. Sharpshooter 1. His shooting's actually pretty decent, 1 to 2, and then 1 of each dice. Essentially like a speeder bike, except at range 2. PS1 though, with surge to crit. Yeah, pretty interesting. Now that 1 pip, from what I can tell, it says at the start of the activation phase when you're going to be drawing pips, I think you can draw 3, look at them and put them on your card, and then you can play them as normal. I think it's a very long text. I can't possibly read it. If you know better than me, please put it in the description below and I'll have a look at that. I'm not 100% sure what that says. I want to say Stacy orders, but that doesn't make any sense. Strong orders, I don't know what it says exactly. But basically, I think you can not roll to remove a suppression. I think you don't have to. When you're rallying, instead of rolling the dice, you can just remove 1. If you're at range, probably like 1 to 2. It's hard to read. So just keep that in mind. All in all, Krennic, yeah, tasty. I like him. 90 points gives him. You got some cheat commanders for the Imperials that are all right. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say. Apologies for my terrible, blind person reading of that. The 3D, I must say sculpt, but you know what I mean. This rotating view of him. He's looking good. I've got to say, FFG seem to be doing better and better when it comes to making the models for sure. And now, if he was my boy, well, these are my guys, because I love these. I've been thinking about Legion in a while, and I'm like, well, we're lacking vehicles. I've been saying that for a little while, but the Imperials, the long distance shooting's just been, it's just DLTs, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's you get 2 red dice and then white garbage, and it's been a little bit frustrating for me. Whereas these units, they've got almost everything I could ask for. They're 76 points by my calculations. Discipline 1, I think that means you can you get rid of 1 suppression without rolling as well. I think that's what that is. I thought that was PS2 for a minute, and I was like, what? It's actually precise 2. So you get to reroll 2 extra dice if you aim. So if you aim, you actually get to reroll 4 dice. That's going to pack a punch. Ready 1, which means when you take a standby, you get an aim. Which an aim token that is just, I was laughing over it. But yeah, interesting. I'm not readying's a bit weird because generally you can get rid of standby fairly easily because it's only range 2 in most cases. But yeah, they've got red defense dice. Very happy about that. They've only got 1 wound. I mean, if they had to, it would be OP and they'd need to be like 100 and odd points. But they've got 1 wound, 2 courage, surge to hit, defensive surge. So they've got like a 3-up save basically. Like if you're a D6 kind of guy. Range 1 to 3 black dice. Oh, that's my thing. 1 to 2 white dice. So they're like that's like fleet troopers as well. I guess in certain situations that will be better. Not 100% sure of the maths there. Red dice in close quarters combat, which I really like. Yeah, that's fantastic as well. All in all, I'm loving the movement too, so we're not slow like everything else, like Palps, Snow Troopers, and Vader. And that long range weapon, it looks. I'm not sure what the bottom one says, but it's got blast, right? And it's an exhaustible card. At least I think that sign is exhaustible. But that blast range 1 to 2, it looks like. So you get 1 red dice, blast with black dice, range 2. OMG, I'm loving it. That just seems really powerful. These I really seem really powerful. Without playing them, obviously I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of those weapon upgrades that I think you might flip. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's reconfigure. It's at the bottom one, and I think you get the option of flipping it. So it might have it will have a different weapon on the other side, and I don't think it's exhausted. I think that's a different. It's a very similar sign, but I'm not sure. Let me know. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check. But yeah, oh my god, I'm just so happy about them. And the models again, oh, pretty damn sexy. Bit busy, but you know they're the more elite troops, and so I'm pretty happy with that. Just all around fantastic to have this variety, I think, coming to the game. Yeah, I can't say anything more positive about it than that. I'm so happy to see these. And I think it says Q1, which will go in line with what we anticipated. So we think Chewie and the Wookiees will be coming on December. Then we will get the specialists, like the droids and the medics. Then we'll get Jin and the Pathfinders. And then we will get Krennic and the Death Troopers all up to March. And then where will we go? Well, I don't think we'll get the Clone Wars that soon. I made a video about like what do I think might be coming between them and Clone Wars, but I think we'll possibly go into that detail a little bit more, a little bit sooner, maybe in the next week. I'll try and do a little bit more like what I actually think is going to be next, and then we'll talk about what's going to come after that. Yeah, pretty happy with everything. I'm just happy. I'm not like you know, completely insane. I don't think this is like. I don't think they're going to be super overpowered or anything like that. I'm just happy to have variety in the list, and I'm happy to have some decent range shooting with the Imperials. That isn't just a DLT from range 4. Yeah, pretty happy with everything we've seen. Allegiant just making me happy right now. It's a game I'm really enjoying. We're getting more and more options. The game seems to be expanding out. And I wish more people would play it. It's just a fantastic game. Let me know your thoughts about Krennic and the Death Troopers, though. Let me know if I missed anything like really obvious or cool in like the synergy or just the text that was written. And yeah, have a most beautiful day. If you like this video, then do like the video. But more importantly, if you're interested in Legion, X-Wing, all that kind of stuff, then do consider subscribing. It really does help. And thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon. That also really does help. So have a most beautiful day. And goodbye. Bye, guys.